Hi and welcome to my video today. This is Helen from stampinstyle.co.uk. I'm here today to introduce you to the Stamper's Friend from Be Creative. It's a new tool to the UK craft market. It's a stamp platform which in basic terms is to help you do stamping much easier and get better results each time. It's made from acrylic, so you can just wipe it down with a baby wipe, keep it nice and clean. It has a etched gridded lid and a gridded base. I don't know if you can see that. Try and get that closer up to the camera. It has in the base, it's got a magnetic base. It comes with 4 super strong magnets, and around the edge in this lovely purple colour it has a centimetres ruler. This is actually printed on, so it's not a sticker and it's not going to peel off or become tattered looking. It's there to stay. The magnetic base helps everything to stay in place. Your cardstock with the magnets helps your cardstock to stay in place. When you're using photopolymer unmounted clear silicone type stamps, you're leaving this little piece of foam which also assists with getting a crisp image. When you're stamping with a mounted stamp, you just take out the piece of foam which gives you the right depth and you're stamping onto the base. It's both lightweight, so it's portable and won't take up loads of room or weigh a ton in your craft bag, but it's like super sturdy and really well made. Now the internal dimensions are 16.5 centimetres by 21 centimetres, so from a piece of paper perspective it fits A5 and there's still a little bit of room around the edge. 5 by 7 inches easily fits in. 6 by 6 and also A6. Now when you get in sort of bigger than A5, 5 by 7, for example for a scrapbooker, 8 by 8, it fits one length, but as you see here there's a little bit of overhang, so you think maybe you couldn't stamp that. In actual fact you can. Now I'm going to demo that for you. So if you align it with the edge just here, put a couple of magnets on it, don't press along the ridge of where it's overhanging, and take a stamp, this one I'm going to use this rose stamp. This particular stamp is Rose Wonder from Stampin' Up. Align your stamp in place where you want it to be on your paper. Pick it up. There you go. Ink up the stamp. Press down. Okay, oh, there's a bit missing just here, so I'll just ink up that. Give it another press down. That's perfect. So as you can see, stamped 8 by 8 piece of cardstock, ready to do your scrapbooking. Now it doesn't just do basic stamping. There are lots and lots of techniques you can do with your Stamper's Friend. Of course it's really good for aligning, or like you've just seen, when you miss a bit you can go back in as many times as you need, because the stamp and the paper is staying in place and it's in the one position. But in addition to aligning and stamping, you can do lots of things, and it makes things easier. So it's really good for multi-step stamping, the stamp sets where you stamp once and then you go in multiple times with a darker colour to get a multi-stamped image. It's great for multicoloured stamping, where you take an image and you can go in and in again and again with different colours. It's good for using seam building stamps, allows you the perfect alignment every time. Great for making little backgrounds or large backgrounds, whatever size you want. It's great for stamping on watercolour cardstock, which is really particularly hard to stamp on because it has a sort of bumpy surface, and of course with marker pens you can watercolour. This one I coloured my stamp with some marker pens, then I spritzed it with spray emboss so it gave it a lovely vibrant colour. Then you can stamp with your markers. Now usually when you stamp with a marker or an acrylic block, it doesn't get all the image, so you end up throwing it away because the marker pen dries up very quickly. However, because you've got the Stamper's Friend and you can go in multiple times, you can colour in with your marker the bits that I've missed, and you end up getting a lovely crisp image. And another is mirror stamping. This particular image here, that is stamped just with a stamp, and then using a solid stamp I've made a mirror image. And finally, something else I've found I can do with it. I really struggle when die cutting a stamped image. Never can line it up, no matter what I do, no matter how much tape I use to keep it in place, I can never get it right. But I've found if you die cut the image first, pop it into your Stamper's Friend, then take the stamp, fit it into the image, pick it up with the lid, and then you can pop in the die cuts, ink the stamps up that are on your lid, stamp down. So doing it the opposite way round, so not die cutting the stamped image, you're stamping the die cut image. So there are probably lots more things to do with it. I just wanted to introduce you today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me. And finally, this product can be purchased from onceuponastamp.co.uk. I'll put the link below for you to see. And the best thing about this is it's only £27.99, and it'll probably be one of the best tools you've bought throughout your crafting life. Thank you for visiting today. I hope you like my video. Please do subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.